Hello everyone, this is Raptor coming at you with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I'm not sure... No, guess I have to do that again. I don't think this is the location that I'm looking for, but... I mean, it's here, so I might as well. Oh, wait, I think I've been here before. Yeah, because I think I came here and Yeah, these things just release more skeletons.
That wasn't so difficult.
Oh. Yeah, because what is it?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, this thing was like full of skeletons, and then I used the Accio to... Yeah, I already got all the skeletons, because this is how I got the stairs to get out of here. Okay, so it's clearly not the right spot. Yeah, that's interesting that... that it would just suddenly have magic spots where there wasn't before. Or I guess that's the game updating itself after I complete a certain chapter. Yeah, what's wrong with me? Well, that's the question of the year, isn't it? Anyways, where am I supposed to go? Okay, so apparently I was going in the wrong direction. The location I'm looking for is supposed to be north, not south. So here's one of the ruins, which was part of a Merlin trial I did nearby. So now I gotta fight my way through all this. Bandit camp up there. Okay, there's a group of enemies over in that direction. So I guess I should potion up. Alright, so that wasn't wizards.
What was that?
Well, I mean, I made plenty, so I might as well. Oops.
What do we have here?
You might have.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
You ought to go.
Well, I just wasted all those potions on that one goblin.
A ladder. That's what I need.
But do I really? I can just loot them. Oh. Oh. I really didn't want to use my powers on them. Yeah, it just came out of nowhere. Well, nowhere to go but up. Nope. I want to switch to my...
There's the student.
Alright, now I'm just wasting my potions for nothing.
Glad I was never locked up here.
Oh, you can hang over here, little tentacula. Interesting murals. Yeah, all the useless stuff. I guess the
This
game's...
looks like trouble.
I haven't seen much trouble. I've been wasting all my potion doing absolutely nothing. Okay, let's see. Enter Goblin Outpost, but do I want to?
Wingardium Leviosa.
What do I need this for? Am I supposed to flip it up? Use a mandrake against enemy. Oh. I suppose. I've only got 8 of them.
What will we find in here?
Why is the music not matching the tone of the situation? Do I black?
Ringo!
It's punishment to us all to have that miserable That's quite enough of that. I should have been.
Ah, so many things to toss.
Ringo!
Oh, what? Why can't I target you? I'm fine.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
How am I supposed to get your goodies?
Alohomora.
Well, it's a good thing I leveled this up. Yeah, see, this all the more reason.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Alright, me, calm down. Yeah, that's how I get the goodies. Yeah, he was such a high spot. Unidentified space item. Probably another sellable. Yeah, and I was like, I got him targeted, but my spell still didn't connect. Alright, a lot of unidentified stuff. Yeah, so if I never did the Alohomora quest, and I did this quest, I would have been screwed. There's no way I would have progressed through this area.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we will cross. You won't get away with that.
There we go.
Much better.
Alright, Tentacula's coming out.
Won't get away with that.
Ow.
Can't fight for yourself.
No, I can't fight for myself. That's why I have a plant. Any more goodies? Can I have your skull?
Boiler
So I can...
door. How to open it?
With fire. Let me grab up all the goodies first. Yeah. I'm gonna presume I'm supposed to burn this. Not sure why it wasn't burning before, but okay. Wanna see my
One way
little
or another,
friend?
we'll get what we're owed.
One less. Almost. Little noodle calf. One less human to worry about.
Oh, he went to pieces.
You won't stop me. You can't stop us.
Won't get away with that.
Seems I got plenty away with that. Ah, there was an explodey. I never managed to grab those. Every time I use my special powers, I always grab the non-explodey stuff. Alright, what are we looking at here? You're excavating some sort of temple? Elemental? Or is that a wizard with a staff? Okay, what we got here? Roland
This
Oak's
must be Mr.
wand.
Oak's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
I haven't even come across the dude yet. Did I come to this area too early?
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
Ow!
I won't rest until
Ooh, more Wigan World. Yes. Alright, so we're in someone's badly maintained bedroom with a Gryffindor? Okay, wait, I came in from here. More of these statues. Oh, is it this way? Ah, okay. Some more coins. Alright. So it's kind of weird because this place has like, it clearly has windows, but they caved in. But if it's underground, why would you even bother making windows? I mean, you can do windows like on the ceiling. What you eating? Turkey legs? Yum. Oh no, am I gonna encounter spiders? Some pork lumps for my troubles.
What's down there?
Oh. I am all out.
that was meant for you.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. But you know what? It's fine. We all go through life in our own pace. Aw, there's a triple bunk. How cute. Alright, calm down, dude. I got your wand already. Chill. Alright, we got ourselves a little prison hole here. And another prison hole. With some, questionable chains. Alright.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard him speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
What a quinky dink.
Found it. Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry.
That was easy. Alright, so you're not dead. That's nice. Oh, what a dapper dude.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend
Strategy
of
guide.
Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I
Interesting
could reward
things?
you for what you've done. Blasted Goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you. Truly.
Oh,
You mentioned you
what
overheard
the eavesdropping.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ramrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself.
Ah, I see where
The
it's
sight
going.
of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind. Sees us all as cruel.
Well, I mean, that's just one experience, but I mean, you know, sometimes people just make generalizations from one experience.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex. And my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
Okay, weird, the audio just cut off right there.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Okay, that's weird. He just kind of showed up there. Well, I leveled up, which is great. And I did this entire thing out of order. But to be fair, this place wasn't exactly easy to figure out. I'm guessing that chest is outside, so I'm gonna head outside, do some more murdering, and we'll see where I go from here. Yeah, this music does not suit the tone. Okay, maybe...
Wingardium Leviosa! Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends. Now here's a sad-looking place.
There we go. Okay. Ah. Well, how am I supposed to get back up afterwards? I mean, I don't have to fight him. I can get the other goodies without going through that. Oh, there it is. Venom 2. Okay, well I see a splody barrel, so was I supposed to get ambushed here, or did I already murder them all? Ah, okay. Do I want to go after the troll? I mean, I feel like I probably gone a lot stronger now. That's just rude. Oh. Oh, that's not cool. I was still down. Yay, bogeys. Why are you all running back and forth over there? This is a little goblin.
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
Natty. Guardium Leviosa. Astronomy class. Kinda wanna see Sebastian again. I really haven't been like hanging out with him as much as I should as a friend. Oh, there's pumpkins. That's cool. Wow, everyone's just quietly eating. Yeah, you don't really see that in the school very much. Alright, I'm gonna take a guess. Ominous is either arguing with Sebastian over the Undercroft or Anne, or both.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Ah, so it's Anne. I guess Ominous is over me learning about the Undercroft.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
You mean a secret chamber? I mean, dark arts is dark arts. It's just very offensive spell casting. And Sebastian did teach me Confringo, which is very effective.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
It's kind of not that hard to figure that he's not really big fans of his family line. I mean, it's 100 years before Harry Potter, so I think at some point Meropa's gonna be born, and then from her came Tom Riddle. I mean, honestly, you don't have to tell me, because Sebastian and I have been, like, pretty buddy-buddy, and he's been pretty good about, like, not saying too much about Ominous. Like, clearly Ominous prefers his privacy.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
Yeah, I am curious. Dude, why you gotta do this to me? I thought Ominous was your best bud.
It's not that I'm not interested, and you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
That's the torturing curse, isn't it?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known
Yeah.
as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
I mean, yeah, as a member of the Gaunt family, you're kind of screwed.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll
When you're
remind
not
him of
breaking
that
his
when I
trust in
follow up
return.
about Scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
So what, he wants to use the Cruciatus curse to fix Anne somehow? I mean, it is an unforgivable spell. Okay, so I got 2 more. How much time do I have? Could probably do 1 more. Alright. Why is the astronomy class after Natty? Natty's level 17, astronomy 16. Shouldn't I attend astronomy class first and then meet Natty? Actually, let me do astronomy class, so I feel like that's gonna be the shorter quest.
Madam
Spinny.
Scrivener doesn't tolerate any nonsense, so I find the
Yay.
library is the best place for contemplation.
Okay. Well, go into class. After taking a nap on the floor. Yay.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy
astro-
is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the
But
heavens
what
remain
if?
hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Solar eclipse? Lunar eclipse? Oh, come on, you guys
Still
got
don't
robes.
have
It's
your
not
own?
that cold.
You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Yo.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
Yeah, dude, let me learn. Gosh. Oh. Not sure if that's quite
Now, I
focused.
expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Oh my gosh, layer up, guys.
Dismissed.
Jeez.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit.
I mean,
nice
I would
to see
hope
you
not.
again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
What a coinky dink. I mean, I probably did have my telescope and it got burned up by a dragon.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Okay.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Is this about the time you said hello in Hogsmeade and I kinda sorta ignored you?
Stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's
Professor Shah's just about as cold
Oh,
and
Gareth.
distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart.
not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Been a while, Gareth. How's your potion making doing? Spinny, spinny. Ah, there's no third one. Spinny. Oh. Yeah, Jack Sparrow's
This was his
telescope.
old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Is that a satellite dish? Okay, maybe not, but it does look kind of like a satellite dish. You get some good channels up here. Oh, someone left their room. Anyways.
A pristine night for stars.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves
mean the
are
flat
not unlike
earthers?
blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Sure. Why don't you like astrology?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
Yeah, I mix that up a lot because, like, you know, they do have very similar spellings.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far.
Like Stonehenge?
For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Alrighty then.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
But what about the lunar eclipse? Okay, lower deck. So.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I hear peas.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Let me guess, another underground chamber somewhere.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
I'm not too into stargazing. Like, someday I would like to take a trip to, like, Iceland or some, like, either poles of the Earth. Because I hear, like, in Iceland, the solar system looks, like, insane up there compared to, like, if you're closer to the equator. Because the way, like, I don't know how the planet is angled.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
So, where are we going? Why are you stopping? Is it to follow you? I am following.
Lumos! Some
Mushroom.
say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Centaurs? That's amazing.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
You're the one who knew where to go, but okay.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio.
Caged bathtub. This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for personal hygiene. Ew. I mean, nowadays, there's a lot of people at Anime Expo that could use an enchanted tub like that. Alright, so what am I supposed to do with these? Am I supposed to just move them? Or you want me to explode you? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's freaky. What are you supposed to be? Oh, you're like one of the fighting dummies. No, wait, you're a statue. Who ties up a statue and puts it in a cage like this? That is so weird. Where have you taken me, Amit? Oh. Gross. I mean, technically I'm the only one who knows a burning spell. Okay, any other stuff in here? No weird statues
More
and cages?
cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
I mean, where do you think spider webs come from? Oh. It's a actual table. I mean, I guess it would do. I mean, do I really expect to see Stonehenge here at Hogwarts?
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Okay.
Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
I mean, that's gotta be the one, right? Ah, there we go. Lyra.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Okay.
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer.
Another.
And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Interesting skill you've described to me. Yay, astronomy tables.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Oh, up there? Yeah, I guess. So, basically, this is another busy work for me to do. I'm guessing just to, like, collect stuff for my room of requirement. Which, I mean, I guess that's okay, but I feel like... I don't know. Like, the whole way this game is set up, it's just a lot of busy work, but it's not like rewarding busy work. Like, there's nothing really exciting about having like multiple collection quests. Cause what? I'm collecting Demiguise statues. I'm going after the stargazing tables, and then I'm collecting the beasts when I should be just learning about the beasts and beasts. I mean, I guess I get it because you're trying to technically save them from the poachers. But I'm like, oh, it feels weird that if I have any excess beasts, I'm supposed to sell them to the beast merchant in Hogsmeade instead of, you know, just giving them to the beast teacher. But okay. Oh, is this the... Yeah, that's the side quest for charms. The Accio. Okay, so... What's next? I mean, next stop would be Natty. Falberton Castle. Oh, all the way over there, huh? Oh, good thing I got the fast travel. Oh.
Aloha Mora.
I guess more incentive for me to go after poachers if you got some imprisoned. Oh, cage beasts cannot be rescued. Well, what am I supposed to do? Only team beasts can... Well, why show me the option to do something?
Levioso. Professor Howin will never believe this.
Cage beasts cannot be rescued, my butt. So I just gotta Levioso them out of the cage. Oh. Fancy seeing you again, Natty.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading
I
a
vaguely
letter.
remember that.
All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. The portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Okay, whoa, me. I barely hang out with Natty, and all of a sudden I'm gonna info dump all this stuff on her. Whereas with Sebastian, I was like gradually like earning his trust, and then gradually he was earning my trust. So I feel like that relationship felt more organic. But with Natty, like, I've only done like a couple of quests with her. I haven't really done anything for her to trust me and me her. Okay, yeah, this is a very weird direction for the game to go. It's like I've already done so much more to build up this relationship with Sebastian, and by proxy with Ominous maybe. And like Sebastian straight up like took me to his home and like introduced me to his sister. So I was like, we've already built up this level of trust. Whereas with Natty, like I've only done a couple of quests with her, and then now all of a sudden I'm just info dumping all this on her when I haven't really built up that same level of relationship with her. Like I feel like she hasn't really done anything for me to trust her. So yeah, this is kind of weird. Like I don't have nothing against Natty. Like she's a fine person, but the way the game was designed, like that, I honestly have no reason, or my character has no reason to trust her to this extent when I've had to do, where Sebastian had to do so much more to get me to trust him, to dump all this info on him. Whereas Natty, like, she hasn't really done anything to earn my trust, but now I'm just info dumping on her. Yeah, it's weird.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
I guess that makes sense. The Ministry can't go investigate every suspicion.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Okay, I just offer you this info dump of these very, very sensitive information, and you can't even offer me a backstory. Really, Natty, where's our relationship going? Like, I just gave you everything, and you're like, yeah, well, I'll tell you my story. I mean, I'm guessing this is a sensitive situation. That's time of the essence, but come on now. Relationships are a two-way street.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
So, burst in and start murdering. Got it. Well, anyways, that's all the time I have for now. Oh, the lighting's really weird. She's straight up just going up to the gate. Okay, yeah, so that's all the time I have for now. Until next time, this is Zero Raptor signing off. Laters.